I'm gonna talk to y'all about the driving pack because I've been basically studying this for a grip, just trying to get it down, and taking a lot of beatings and just trying to figure things out. And I think I got it. So this is a big part of the game that people just try to ignore. They call it random, and I'm talking about the driving pack. So if you've been like coming around to some of the past streams I've been talking about a lot and like experimenting versus it. So the driving pack is the what I would call the next evolution in like the buttons. Like, you know how you have the light buttons, the medium buttons, the heavy buttons. Then you got the driving pack, which is literally both the heavy and heavy, well, both heavy buttons together, just like the parries both mediums together. So the point of this is to stop like old school, and I only say this because it's an easier way to explain them, and for the people that know what I'm saying, they know what I'm talking about. But it's to stop like the old school tactics that were dominant back in the day. So like people doing just heavy buttons poking or spamming the same stuff, or just doing low forward fireball. Like pretty much you're committing to an option on offense, and that has like a point where you can't recover in time to protect yourself if they do this. So what I mean by this, so driving pack is like a full, what it says 26 frames, but like a total of 62, but it's certain active, like I guess a 26 frame you call it active, right, where it hits. Now if the opponent commits in neutral, they're like, all right, I'm gonna do low forward fireball. Oops, that's not low forward, but low forward fireball, right? And you block, you can scout the low forward, and they can't do anything to you right there. Now, of course, they could just do also. Now, they have to not commit to this for this to work. But then they could just do crouch medium kick, drive rush, and then go into driving pack if they see that you're doing driving pack to them. But it requires a lot of resource for them to do that. Even though they get a combo and stuff, they lose out a lot of drive gauge. So this game is more so about getting the opponent's drive gauge down, but of course you don't want to get hit. But if you were to force them to do that, that's not a bad payoff that they're spending that much drive gauge, because the whole point is you want to get them to waste drive gauge so then you can burn them out. So then your driving pack becomes even more powerful, because in the corner you get the jump in combo that does more damage. And of course, normally you get a combo if they get wall splatted by the driving pack too. But what I'm saying and driving a point here is to use this in neutral, but not randomly. You want to do it when you have them conditioned to overextend on something. Like, say even you're fighting Ken, he does standing roundhouse, because you know all Kens are going to try to land that on counter hit, so then they can get the wall carry, I mean the corner carry. But if you scout that out and you drive and pack them, they're stuck, they can't do anything, and then you get the corner carry and damage. And then on top of that, them knowing that you're using the driving pack will add a layer of respect to you and your screen presence, because then they're not going to be doing moves like that are heavy committable, or if they keep doing it, then you just keep punishing them the same way until they learn. But you're getting a lot of damage opportunity off of that. And it's not just like for normals like that. Of course, if you fight Ken and he's spamming the Jinrai kicks, you can definitely like catch him and punish him for doing it. But if he has level 3, he can cancel to it and punish you, but you just gotta pay attention to their bar. But it's just a big part of the game that I think OGs tend to not add to their game, because they're just so used to playing it a certain way, and driving pack not being there. And even like in Street Fighter 4, we had the focus attack, and we had to use that too, and people were doing it. But I think like in this game, players have been a little bit more reluctant to using it, more so just trying to play against it, when they should be also using it. Because then when you use it, it opens up the other game, well, the rest of the game. Because yeah, we're all just trying to get in and do grabs and stuff, but if you hit them with a driving pack when you're close and they're in the corner, it's just as devastating as if they get by a grab and start getting throw lead. Because then another point is, say you start doing a shimmy and they stick out normals to try to hit you or whatever, maybe they don't have enough drive gauge to cancel into the drive impact, or they're not thinking about it and they get caught, or they are thinking about it because they're in the corner. I think you should always be thinking about the drive impact if you're in the corner. But like, I just wanted to show, like, you know, you can still get hit by stuff while you're in the corner and also throw loop. So there's multiple ways to just get KO right here. But when you add that extra layer with the drive impact, and then there are steps to whiff the drive impact to get people to whiff and then hit them with it again. Or say you catch somebody with a drive impact combo, then it burns them out, but they didn't get wall splatted. I mean, they didn't get like dizzy wall splatted. And then you get a combo, and then you dizzy wall splat them. So you can really checkmate people with it too. But I think where it shines the most is like for checking people running autopilot offense. Like, even say Ken's doing a fireball, even an EX fireball, you can, well, you gotta already have it on the screen. Damn, maybe not the EX fireball, my bad. Well, there it is, a little bit. I mean, that's a hard read. You gotta just be doing it at the same time. But the regular fireball is definitely like basically drive impact bait, or drive impact, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's a good way to punish it. I think the drive impact is an extension of the perfect parry, because the perfect parry is just another way to punish stuff, but you get like low damage. But the drive impact gives you a bit more. It's just that it's slower to hit people with it, but it serves its purpose. So, but I'm not saying it's perfect, because there are instances where, say you do a drive impact too late and then they can punish you. There's a lot of special move situations like this where that happens. But if you do it early and react early, they're not able to cancel because they're still stuck in the frames where they can't cancel. So your reactions play a part to a successful drive impact as well, more so than anything else. So you got to make sure you're reacting at the right time so that you can get a punish on something and not doing it too late, because then you're like, oh. But you can react late with a perfect parry and still be fine though. But yeah, I think the drive impact is underutilized by a lot of players, and I'm not saying it's like, oh yeah, just figuring it out. It's just, I've used it before, but I wasn't using it proactively. It was more so like, oh, I'm doing it to not get drive impacted, or sometimes I'm just thinking I'm about to rob her right now. I'm not looking for specific moves and condition. Like, say you get the life lead on Ken, and Ken's like, well shit, I'm about to try to, you know, do this or that or whatever, and he doesn't have the meter, then you can just take advantage of it. Same thing, like you fight a Zangief, and I just want to show this off because Zangief's annoying to me, and there's a lot of also different examples. I've already went through like a lot of characters to see where you should drive impact. I'm not going to put all the examples in the video. I'll probably post that at a later time, but I just want to show this off. So with Zangief, where he does this charge punch, like say you're playing footsies, you try to get in, and he jump, and you do a jump in, and instead of doing a lariat, he does that to catch you. You can drive impact him. Or say you're just playing footsies right here, and you see him starting to wind up, you can drive impact him. So I think it's really good counterplay versus stuff like versus sim players, especially because they're going to be having to constantly cancel into his yoga fire, the multi-hitting. I think this is the flame. My bad, yoga flame. And if they don't, they're just going to get caught with a drive impact and then put in the corner, and that's bad for sim. But yeah, I just want to really emphasize on how good I think the drive impact is, and people aren't utilizing it. And I think the more you utilize it, you'll have a better win average going forward. But there's a lot of different moves. I'll just go through a list of some stuff that I have. I haven't written down a full list, but I said like poking the special stuff, like heavy buttons that have frames that don't drive impact, cancel early. Special moves by themselves, like command normals. So there's a lot of command normals you can catch Then you got like, here's some special moves I've written down. There's Cammy's spinning back fist. If you do a earlier driving pack, you're able to react to it. You can punish her for doing it. Same with her dive kick, Jury's dive kick, Lily's like moves where she like flies across the screen and like her, I don't know what the thing is called, but she like attacks you with the wind move or the wind mallet looking thing. JP's target combo, his like ghost and like that slash thing. Ryu's fireball, his 4 heavy punch, Luke's target combos. I showed like Ken's Jirai kicks, like pretty much everybody's fireball. Like, but yeah, I'm gonna post some matches and stuff once I get like everything situated, so I can show off like how I've been using the driving pack. But it's been working out for me, so yeah.